How's it going, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. It's me, Chronic, back again with another Fallout 76 video. If you're like me and you've been grinding out events and boss fights, you may be having trouble keeping your ammo supply maintained. Or maybe you're good on ammo and want to farm legendaries easily in order to turn them in for your daily scripts. In this video, I'm going to show you all what I've been doing to keep stocked on ammo, stim packs, and making sure that I always have legendaries to turn in for my daily script limit. And if you stick around for the end of the video, I'll even show you all how you can make your 1400 daily caps super easily. Today, we're going to be talking about expeditions, and specifically the most sensational game found in Atlantic City's Boardwalk area. Now technically, you can be any level to join an expedition team and participate. Simply open up your social tab and join an expedition team if there's one available. You may end up needing to hop worlds until you find one if there's not one in your world. Depending on whoever the expedition leader is, they might let you stay and get that sweet juicy XP, or they may end up kicking you from the group. If you're sub level 50, you're probably going to have a hard time keeping up, so I would recommend wearing power armor to mitigate some of the damage. As long as you're staying with the group, you're going to be getting insane XP from the mobs and even more from completing the expedition. If you don't want to rely on joining other people's expedition teams and want to be able to lead your own, then you're going to have to complete the Responders Are Born questline in the White Springs Resort. You can start the questline by speaking to Orlando. If you turn right at the top of the stairs and head all the way down the hall until you see a room with a pool table, you're then going to turn right, head down this other hall. On the left will be a sign labeled Management. Proceed through the doors and make your way down the hall, and Orlando can be found in the room on the right. She's wearing a black and white tux. She'll give you the quest, and then you'll have to do 3 daily quests. These quests are called Code Blue, Mutual Aid, and Receipt for Success. After you complete the daily quest, you'll have to find Skippy. He's just straightforward up the stairs and in the room with the American flag. He's usually working on this big robot in the center, so you'll just have to talk to him. After speaking to Skippy, next you'll have to find Linux. You'll walk up the stairs to the left, run all the way down the hallway, and right here will be an elevator. This will take you up to the roof. Once you're up the roof, just exit the elevator and then walk over to your left. Linux is going to be in a vest standing over here next to this vertibird. Just go ahead and talk to her, and then you should be ready to do expeditions on your own. In order to start up an expedition, if you're not on a team, you'll need to create a team. Just go to your Teams tab, create a new team, and then select Expeditions. Now you are the leader of an expedition. Simply open up your map. At the top of the screen, you'll see this vertibird. I'm playing on PC, so I just press R. And the expedition we're going to be focusing on today is Atlantic City, and more specifically, the most sensational game at the Boardwalk. So you'll start the expedition. Once you're in the vertibird and your team is ready to get started, you look over to your right and there'll be an intercom. Just activate the intercom, and after a short speech from Horatio Cruz, the vertibird will land. As we get off the vertibird, we're just going to run up the stairs and speak to the first guy inside. This is Horatio Cruz. We're speedrunning this, so we're just going to spam through his conversation until the top right updates and tells us to join the play area. Notice the amount of ammo I have when I pull out my gun. I have 886 rounds in my railway rifle. This is important because at the end of the video, I'm going to show you all how much ammo I actually obtained during this whole event. I'm just going to go around and kill every NPC that I can. I'm looting all of their bodies. I'm not just like picking and choosing. It's important that you have like a decent amount of inventory space. But this objective is to launch all the fireworks in order. Every time you start an expedition, there's a chance that it'll be different. There's normally like 3 varieties of quests that you can get at the start. One is launch the fireworks. One is like to kill like elder moon growers, and then the other is to like open prison cells. I think there's only 3. Also, there's always one objective that will be the same. It is to emote after killing fellow competitors. Now, you don't need to emote when you're killing Overgrown or any of these creatures, but whenever you start killing like the human NPCs, every time you kill one, just press your emote button. You'll have ample time to do this throughout the expedition. I just like to get it done like as soon as possible. So here in a moment, you'll see that I emote like after killing a few in a row. But I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit until we get to the second phase of the expedition. Alright, so I am launching the last firework that I need to. You may be finishing up another objective. And now we can finally access the Showman's Pier. Once you get inside, you're going to be given 2 more objectives. One is going to be to find a teddy bear. There's 4 different teddy bear locations and it can be random every time. But the marker, the circular marker on the map will point you in the right direction. I'm going to come in here and just clean up some people with my railway rifle. Just use your gun of preference. You're going to be stocking up on ammo on whatever gun you use. I'm just using the railway rifle. And as you can see, the teddy bear for the objective is right here. So went ahead and got the prize teddy. Now I'm going to continue clearing out the room, just looting everything. We're going to move on into the second or third room. You're going to have to fight this person right here. It's usually really easy kill. I'm just going to continue to clear out, loot as much as I can. The main goal of this is to complete all of the optional objectives while winning the expedition expeditiously. If you don't win it within the amount of time, you get less rewards, and that's super important. So now we're going to go on to phase 3 of the expedition. We're going down to the aquarium. And just like in the other 2 phases, we will have 1 of 3 different quests. My current quest is to go to the Siren Theater. You may have an escort quest, or you may have a claim the Shark's Den quest. The differences among the loot is very minuscule. Some of these are better than the others, but overall you're going to get like good ammo either way. I'm just clearing out this theater a little bit, making sure to loot all. I'm getting all the goodies, all the ammo, lots of stim packs. I'm going to grab some potatoes from this basket and I'm going to chuck them at 4 of these objectives within the stage. You have to throw 3 potatoes at each of these people that are kind of in these little chokehold things. When you have a group, it goes a lot faster. When you're going solo, you just have to make sure that you're lining up your targets better. As you see, I'm lining it up with a rafter to hit the ones far away. But you've got to hit them each 3 times. And once you've done that, you'll have like another wave of NPCs enter the theater. Just kill them all, loot them all, and then you will move on to the 4th and final objective. So I've completed the objectives in the Siren Theater. If you had one of the first 2 objectives that I mentioned earlier, once you complete it, you will have your quest log updated to proceed to the winner's circle. I'm just kind of cleaning up some enemies on the way over. Like I said, trying to get as much ammo as I can. You also get a lot of pre-war money doing this, which you use to turn into cloth, which is actually really helpful for the money-making tip I'm going to show you here in a little bit. If you've made it this far in the video, please feel free to give me a like and a subscribe. I've taken a lot of time to make this video and I hope it helps everyone. It's definitely something that I've started doing like every day or just any time that my ammo supply gets low. But once you get into the Winner's Circle, the Winner's Theater, you are going to kill the Basuri twins. The female version will like turn invisible, and the male version will just charge at you with a melee weapon. But after you've killed them, you come up to Charlotte, and it takes a moment to update. But once you can talk to her, you just select the first option to leave. And once you're back at the boardwalk, just run all the way to the Vertibird, and you're going to speak to Linux to leave. It's just the first option, but this is where we get to see that juicy loot. As you'll see, it is a variety of legendary modules, stamps, which are our currency that you can use at Giuseppe. And then normally you'll get like 6 different legendary items, and those are so helpful when you're trying to get your daily amount of legendary scripts. I'm just going to show you a few boards where I've gotten legendary items and just some of the variety of loot I've gotten. Now we're back at the base. Let's see how much ammo we have. 1,476. If you don't remember, we started with 886 at the beginning of the expedition. So not only did we get a lot of ammo, we got 6 legendaries, we got a bunch of stim packs, and a bunch of other things to scrap for loot. Now if you do this enough, you're going to have so much ammo just after a few expeditions. I would say that on average, my expeditions last between 7 and 9 minutes, and obviously they're going to go quicker with the more people you have, and the quicker you learn like the repetitions of the expedition. If you've made it this far, then you know that at the start of my video, I told y'all that I would show you how you can make easy caps every day to max out your vendors. I appreciate y'all watching this video for as long as you have. If you feel like it, please give me a like and maybe a subscription. It really helps my channel grow, and I'll be uploading a lot more Fallout 76 videos in the weeks to come. But as you can see, I'm here in White Springs Resort. We're gonna go up the stairs, hang a right. We're gonna come into this big red room over here on the left. There's Giuseppe's Curios. You're going to talk to this guy, Giuseppe. This is the guy that you can trade your stamps for. You get 15 to 20 stamps every time you complete an expedition in Atlantic City. As you can see, he has all kinds of different plans. I haven't even began to start spending mine. I'm kind of saving up for the Union armor whenever it comes back. Apparently the Union armor is like the best power armor in the game, and you can only get it with stamps, but I've heard that it's coming back to Giuseppe's shop in the update in June. So I'm just kind of hoarding mine. As you can see, I've got 517. I've done quite a lot of expeditions. But the main thing you're going to be looking for, it only takes, I believe, 2 runs through an expedition. You only need like 30 or 25 stamps to get it. I have to scroll through because I already have it. Oh, it doesn't actually show it. Okay, but what you're looking for, it's called the Trench Runner's Hood. The Trench Runner's Hood or Trench Runner's Hat, it's going to be right above Trench Runner's Coat. Like I said, it's like 25 or 30 stamps. And in just a moment, you'll see why it's so good and how easily you can make your caps every day. So I'm back at my camp. We're going to make some of these Trench Runner's hoods. First and foremost, it's very beneficial if you have the Super Duper perk. Let me go ahead and switch to my crafting build. The Super Duper perk gives you a 30% chance to get double the amount of results when you craft, which is huge. We're going to go to your armor bench. Once you've gotten the Trench Runner's Hood schematics, go to craft. And then you're going to go to headwear. As you can see, the Trench Runner's Hood right now, it only costs 2 cloth. If you're running lots of expeditions and scrapping your pre-war money, you're going to get lots of cloth. And if you don't already know about the bookstore in Somersville, you can get like 400 cloth every time you scrap all those books. I might have a video coming out here shortly, just a quick one to show y'all how you can get lots of cloth whenever you want. But essentially, what I normally do, because the daily cap limit is 1400, I'll usually craft like 70 of these. And once you craft them, like you have a 30% chance to get an extra one. So you craft like 70 of them and you end up getting like 100, which is really nice. I've already done mine for the day. But after you craft your 100 or, you know, however many you'd like of the Trench Runner's hoods, you just go to like any station or any vendor and just spam sell your Trench Runner's hoods. I recommend having the hard bargain perk on, as you can sell these hoods for 16 caps each. So say you make 70, you use 140 cloth, which is chump change, and you just every day you log in, make your hoods, and then just go get your daily 1400 caps from your vendors. But I hope y'all thought this was helpful. Thank you so long for watching this video, as long as you have. If you have any questions or you want to run some games with me, feel free to subscribe and comment below. Like I said earlier in the video, sometimes you might have a hard time getting into expeditions if you're a lower level. But me, I would not mind to just run some of y'all low levels through here. I'm planning on making a video about power leveling here soon, and I really think doing events and expeditions is the way to go. But thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been Chronic. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.